Hello, you guys. So I wanted to come on here because I've had a couple of questions about using a newsletter or email service to send your customers or coaches or anybody like free content or just free newsletters every single week or every single month. So I wanted to come on here because what I use is Mailchimp, which is super easy and it's for free. Which we all love free stuff. So if you are just starting out as a coach and you want to get into an email system, this is really simple to use. And I just love it because everybody who I talk to or I get their email for a potential client, I add everybody to this email list, and that is able to grow over time. And then every single week when I do like free content or free emails, then I'll send to everybody on this list. So I am going to share my screen with you guys just to show you a little glimpse of how you create a newsletter, how I do it, and just a little tutorial. So let me share my screen. If I can screen, let's see. Okay, so here it is. I opened my Mailchimp. You create your own account, create whatever email and password you have. And right now I have 394 subscribers on here. And then these are all of my old newsletters that I send. If the kids are screaming in the back, I do apologize. But so these are my old campaigns, they're called. So every single week I think of like a new topic or I get ideas from somewhere. And what I do is, first off, this is audience over here. You have campaigns, which is all of these. And then you have a couple different things. You can create your website, you can create a content studio, integrate different things together. I honestly didn't even look at all this stuff right here. I'm still learning about it. But what I do is really quickly, I go to my audience, and every time I get someone's email or a potential customer or coach or whatever, or I ask, do you want free content or free like emails every single month with like different recipes or fun stuff? I'll go here, I'll go to manage audience, add subscriber, and then I literally just put their email in here. So I'll write their email, and then without anything else, I'll just say this person gave me permission, and then I'll subscribe. So that's how I start growing my email list. Super simple, super easy, and it's super effective because you don't have to go to your Gmail or AOL and like write down in Excel spreadsheets and keep track of everything. It all puts it in here, and then I'll add the subscribers up here. So now let's say I'm trying to create an email. So I'll go to create, and I use the same template every time. I'll write, you go to email, and then campaign name. So let's say this week I'm sending out my June week 2 meal plan. I'll say begin, and then it'll bring you to the options of choosing a template or what you want to do. So I'll usually say add from Christina. I'll save it. Subject, I'll do same thing, June week 2 meal plan. I'll save it, and then it says design email. So here you get to choose what you kind of want your email to look like. I choose the same one every single time because I can edit it so easily. So I'll go to the first basic one, and then I'll open that up, and it'll bring you here. So this is where it looks complicated, but it's super easy. Usually on the logo, you can use a Canva picture. You could do any picture that you want, or you could completely take it out by just deleting it. What I do is I have like my basic picture that I have for my newsletters or my weekly meal plans, whatever I'm sending. So let's say I click on this, I'll say replace, and then this will bring me to my pictures that I've recently uploaded. So I have this picture, which I usually use for my main like cover type photo. So I'll select that, and then I'll press insert at the top. So that's done. All right, so this I created on Canva, which is also super simple. We have tutorials on that. And I replaced it in there. If you're looking for a picture because you don't have pictures saved in here already, you're just gonna click upload, and then you're gonna go to your downloads or your desktop pictures if you screenshotted something. Let's say I have this picture, I'm gonna just choose this, and I'll bring it into my photo library in Mailchimp. So it's gonna upload it into here, and then you could literally just choose it, upload it, and I'll put it into the main picture. This one's kind of big, so let's say that. So let's say I want that to be my first picture. I'll just make it a little smaller, And I'll do that. And then you just save and close. And then let's say after this picture, I want to write a newsletter here, and I'll say happy Friday. And then you type up whatever you want. I usually go to this piece at the end and I delete that because I don't need that. And then these, I love having these little things here because you can put your links in here. So I'll do my Facebook, my Instagram, and I'll do Instagram here. And then I'll just put ChristinaLuneski.fit. Then on my Facebook, I'll do Christina Luneski. And then my last one I usually do is my YouTube. So on my YouTube one, I'll go to YouTube. And you can add any links that you want. I'll go to my YouTube and no, not manage my account. No, what am I doing? Your channel, and then I'll do customize my channel. If you don't have a YouTube, you could just do Instagram and Facebook, whatever you want. So I'm just gonna copy my YouTube link and X out of that. And then I'm just gonna put it in here, paste it, and save. So now I have my Instagram, my Facebook, and my YouTube link on here. So let's say I want to add another picture. I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna take it and drag it and place it in here. And then I'm gonna upload something else. So let's say I wanna do a win my morning picture that I have already. So then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna make it smaller, bigger, and then save and close. And then after that, I could do text box and I could say, I love setting a win your morning routine every week. And then I could write a little bit of, a little blog that I want or a summary, and then save and close. So now my email and newsletter is coming together really nicely. So I have my main picture, which, okay, let's say, no, I don't want that anymore. I want to go back and add a better image of, my newsletter in here. So I'm going to upload an image. I'm going to go here. I'm going to click on this one and I'm going to insert it. Okay, so now I have my pretty balanced newsletter. Happy Friday. I'm going to have my blog post. I'm going to have a win my morning. That looks great. And then now I want to do maybe another image and say, here's what's coming up this weekend, and just do that. Or here's a recipe of the day. And these are all just pictures that I already uploaded into Mailchimp. So I already have them. So this is how you do that. So now I have my recipe of the day, and then I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do another thing over here with text box and say, join us every Sunday morning, 10 a.m. book club. And then I can just bold that. I'm going to bold it, make it a little bit bigger, choose a different font here so people could see what it is. And then underneath this, I can write a Zoom link and then copy and paste the Zoom link here, save and close. And then let's say I want to have a sweat studio, or, our next challenge group is coming up. So I'm going to actually find my link of, let's see, my sweat studio, if I can find it. Sweat Studio application. So I have my jot form here for my Sweat Studio. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy it. And then in Mailchimp, let's say after here, I want to have a button or a link. I'm going to copy and drag it. And then here, I'm going to say, join my Sweat Studio. And then I'm literally just taking that link and pasting it in the web address and saving it. So now in my newsletter, they're going to be able to click on this and it's going to open it up and bring them straight to the application. So if I do that with coaching, or I'm doing a newsletter for my challenge group, I'll do that here. And then there's a bunch of different things here. You could put a code, you can add a video in here, your footer. And then after I usually do this, I'll take my last picture at the end as kind of like my, ending footer, and I'll input a picture at the bottom. And that's literally it, you guys. Like, it's super easy. I know it could look overwhelming because it's like something new and you're not sure. But then I'll take this picture, which I usually add to the bottom of my emails, and then I'll have that. So you have a nice email put together, save it, and that's it. You gotta have a social follow. You could put more links in there. You could put multiple pictures and have like an image group. So all you have to do is click and drag any of these that you want, and that's it. You can have another button here, and you could say coaching application. If you talked about coaching in the above, above text paragraph here, and say, click on the link below to join coaching. And that's literally it. Once I'm done with this and I save it, and I'm like, okay, this looks pretty good. I go to continue, and then I'll just go to this page here, which brings to the next page, and I'll just preview it to see what it would look like. And then that's what my email would look like. It has my links in here. It has my Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It has my log, and then I'll exit the preview, and then I could send it. And it'll say it's sending it to 394 people. Sorry, guys. Sending it to 394 people. Perfect. And then I send it. And that's literally all that you do. Super simple. So I hope that was helpful, but once you go to there, you can literally add any templates that you want, or mix and match your links and put that stuff together. But that's literally the gist of it. If you get anybody's email, I really encourage you to put them in there, because you could also upload them from your other things from your phone. And then instead of having like Excel sheets where you have emails and then you're copying them and then pasting them into Gmail, like it's just so complicated. And this just allows you to have all your people in there. And then if you want to grow a campaign, you can grow a campaign in there, which is your newsletter, do it every single week, every single month, and have that system. And then also, if you're doing like, let's say you want a newsletter, but you're only sending it to a specific amount of people, or you're just coaches or just clients, you could always just edit the recipients, if I can talk, the recipients before you send it, and it'll allow you to also edit who's going to get it or import any emails that you want. Let me just show you really quick. On here, you're gonna press, let's see, you're gonna go back. On here, I'm gonna click continue. And then on this screen, before you click send, you can see edit. And then you can also say group or segment, and you can actually paste emails in here of like, let's say there's only 10 people you want to send a cool newsletter to. You'll paste them, their emails here, build the segment, and then save it, and it'll save it, and you can send it just to those people. So I hope that was helpful. That's just the gist of it. But if there's more questions, or you guys want me to go live and do it together, if you guys want to create a newsletter together, we can definitely do that. But that's how I use Mailchimp. I add everybody's email in there, and then creating my newsletters like this is so simple, because I have the basic template I use, and then I literally say I want to add a picture here or a link, and have that template to just go off of and grow it by myself. So I hope that was helpful. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Bye.